Hey guys, welcome back to another Dokkan battle video, and today we're doing another ranking video. So this time we're gonna rank every single 2022 banner unit. Banner units they're basically just, like let's go to the trunk or this pan. They're like the side banners. That's pretty much where they are. Oh, wrong banner. But yeah, 2022 has ended. We're in 2023 now. Seen all 2022 banner units. Half of them, I would say, are They're not that incredible. And the rest, I mean, they're pretty good. But yeah, we had a mixed bag of banner units this year. Half of them were bad, half of them were good, I would say. And yeah, let's get started with the bottom of the list. And there are 19 banner units that came out this year. Okay, the bottom of the list is Broly. This guy came out during the anniversary on the Ever Gods banner, and the reason why he's all the way down here, yeah, he might have solid links, but he's on a small amount of categories, which doesn't really help, and he's nothing special. He's really none. I mean, he needs orbs, but he doesn't orb change. Yeah, he could get additional swords, but his kit doesn't provide anything special, really. I mean, you really use any other pure sand unit other than this guy, and you'll be good. I mean, there's just a bunch of better pure sand options. He just doesn't do much. That's my thoughts about him. All the other bands are just a lot better. Okay, so next up we got Krillin and Gohan Youth. These guys came out during the Worldwide Down celebration on the Goku and Vegeta banner. And these guys, lengthwise are okay. Category wise, not the greatest. But again, I would say with the same thing problem with Broly. These guys have a bit of issue, but they do a little bit more. I mean, they got a chance. Yes. But again, they don't do too much other than stats. That's really it. But for a banner unit, you mainly want to do, or you mainly want them to be like some sort of like tanky or like supportive unit, in my opinion. Or like they dodge and they give support. It's mainly what you want with the banner units, supporting or very tanky units. Alright, number 3. Well, I don't know, I guess, let's see, this is number 17. Trunks Teen and Goten Teen. So these guys are the newest banner units, and they're not that good, I would say. Links, I mean, they're solid. They're on a bunch of categories. They stack attack and defense, and they still super attacks, but their main problem is their passive, which their stats can become very random. Like sometimes you might have only like 100k defense, depending on how much orbs you get. Yeah. So yes, this guy does rainbow orb change, or like wait, no, yeah, he changes orbs to another type, but it's not. I mean, if you read this passive, you can see what I mean. Like sometimes you can't get all the orbs that this character needs. I wish like they would have been like the GT Goku and Vegeta, or like the tech androids. I think if they done their passive something more like them, I think these guys would be better. But they didn't. And so yeah. Number 16 is Sen Shenron. Okay, the reason why I put this guy here is his passes are much better than Broly's. And the fact this was the Sen Shenron that came out during the 70th anniversary on the Super Saiyan 4, LR Super Saiyan 4's banner. And this guy's better, in my opinion, than Broly, mainly because this guy's a bit more useful, actually. Because, well, he's going to help with GT bosses, which desperately needs help. Sao Jackson, I don't know, this category definitely need help. And even needs. I mean, Super Tech, it's fine. Passives, okay, it's pretty much similar to Broly, but better because this guy guards, he crits. I mean, getting Rainbow Orb changes. This guy can be a bit more useful for, helping out like Omega Shenron units. The only problem is that he needs an Omega Shenron unit to be good. Like he needs to be like one of the Shenron units. And there's not a lot of good ones. The only good one that we have in the game right now is Omega Shenron from the 70th anniversary. And that's really about it. I guess there's that LR one, but they're just alright. And yeah. So that's really the only thing holding this guy back. Is, well, passives, in my opinion, still not incredible. I mean, it's better. And he just doesn't have the best link partners. Okay, next up we got Android 16 and 18. These guys, I mean, they can be tanky, but their kit is odd. I would say it's an odd kid. Like, I'm assuming you'll probably be using this guy on or these guys on Extreme Team, mainly, because I don't see why you would use them in Superclass, because I don't think we got much of a Superclass team for these guys. I don't know, I guess Android Sega. But you'll mainly want to use these guys with androids, which most of them are extreme class. So, yeah. I mean, it's just an odd passive. I mean, Super Tech Effect, it's pretty good. Solid, kind of links. Small battle category, but they do kind of help out. I just wish the passive could have been better. It's my opinion. But, yeah. But these guys are somewhat tanky, or at least can be. It's just they're not always. Alright, next up we got Super Saiyan Trunks Kid and Super Saiyan Goten Kid. So these guys came out with the Majin Vegeta. Oh, I forgot to mention, Android 1618 came out with Cell. And then Goten and Trunks, the teenager versions, came out with Gohan, Beast Gohan. Well, Ultimate Gohan, I should technically say. But yeah, these guys here, again, passive, I mean, it looks good, or at least alright, but these guys are just stats. Just stats. Links are pretty good, there are a pretty good amount of categories, but the Vegeta restriction is kind of disappointing. So you can't get their full passive. Besides, let's see. Yeah, the Vegeta restrictions to me is a pain in the butt. But, I mean, they're on Bound Parent Child and Majin Buu Cycle and Gifted Warriors, which is, they have Vegetas, which is good. But, I guess they're Super Saiyan too, but other than that, not the greatest. These guys are just okay. Yeah. I just wish they could have done more. Maybe give them a little bit of support. I think, yeah. Yeah, even with all the, these stats, he's just okay in tanking. Well, or like, his defense is just okay. Not the greatest. Doesn't have the best attack stat. Yeah, just doesn't do much. Next up, we got Jacko. This guy's... I'm not really sure how to explain this guy. I mean, I guess we do need a Jacko unit, but as you can see, his links are not the greatest. I mean, there's only two. Well, yeah, I mean, first round's pretty good. Patrol, and never mind. Solid Sport's decent. And Brainiacs is, I guess, is okay, but other than that, the rest of his links are garbage. Well, Center Shows actually. Yeah, I don't think you really use this guy on a Gaining Force team. You might use special poses, but I mean, you got the Gaining Force. I use Jago when you have the Gaining Force. I mean, I guess he does dodge. I will give him that. It's just, again, doesn't do too much other than dodging. Which, I mean, this game's gonna be alright, I guess, in Super Battle Road. So he does, have lower damage attack and defense. Is passive. So I guess he'll be a good Super Battle Road option, but yeah, I don't really see. You can't really run him. Because he hasn't got much of a good, linking partner. And he doesn't do much other than dodge. Which dodge units can be good if they maybe do a little bit more. I feel like, yeah, I guess I'm getting repetitive now with the support, but I just wish Jago could have done more. In terms of stat-wise, this guy's not crazy. I mean, he's not going to do a lot of damage. Plus, he doesn't have the best defense. I mean, I guess the dodging does help. Just wish he could have done more. And that's really about it. Because, I mean, can't really do other things about links because, well, I mean, these probably worth the links he was going to get. There's no other unit as of right now that I can think of in the top of my mind that can help him. Next up, we got Super Saiyan Vegeta. So this guy is pretty much just all stats. That's really about it. Just attack and defense. Which, I mean, for what he's getting, it's not terrible. But it does take a while for him to build up, I would say. But, I mean, and then I guess he does get additional attacks, which do help out. I mean, he's a good amount of categories. He has pretty good links. It's just, on the teams that he's on, he doesn't help out. There's units you can use that are better than this guy. Like, for example, I mean, for AGL, you could definitely use this Trunks. There's just much better options, in my opinion. He's not special. I mean, he's gonna do okay damage, has okay defense, but other than that, he doesn't do anything, really, other than just stats. Next up, we got Goku Black. This guy came out with the... Oh yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta came out with the Goku and Gohan banner during the Goku Day. This guy came out during the Tanabata with Goku and Vegeta. Or not Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta and Trunks. Yes, that banner. This guy's okay. I mean, he does help out with Future Saga, which Future Saga definitely needed help. Which, luckily, they got help. Yay. And we did need a new Goku Black unit. We got a new Goku Black unit. And he's okay. But, I mean, he is a pretty good support. Not bad. I mean, after this guy's fully built up, he's pretty solid. But the problem is, before he's built up, yeah, 100 attack and defense. And he has to get hit 4 times to get fully built up. That's kind of a problem. Because this guy's going to take some damage. Yeah, I mean, after this guy's fully built up, he's just okay. I mean, he's even pretty good support. Links are pretty solid. And this guy's really going to help out with the Goku Black units and his monster units. So that's cool. So, I mean, he kind of does his job. I wish he could have been better. Maybe give him something to help out with his, little defense at the first, few turns. So he's maybe Maybe give him guard, evasion, damage reduction. I don't know. I just wish they could have done more of this guy's kid. Other than that, he's just okay. Next up, we got Nappa. This guy's actually pretty good. So I think this is the part on the. This is where we get, or where we start getting very good with the units on the list. You know, the characters are, pretty good, amazing. So Nappa here came out with the physical goddess. Lord and Savior, yay, goddess. Yeah, the best unit in the game. You know what I'm talking about. This guy, yeah, Dokkan's best unit right here. But yeah, so this guy, well, yes, he might be on categories. His links are, I mean, I don't know, not the best links, but his passive, his active skill, is, I mean, yeah, I mean, lowering the attack, enemy's attack and defense, and look at those, how much he lowers it by. That's a lot. And then ceiling, that's pretty good. And then this guy's pretty tanky. As you can read, if you see the passive, yeah. Very tanky guy. And then he greatly raises defense. Ooh, very tanky. Which is good. And this guy also gives support. Very good support. So, not bad. Not bad. The reason why he's down here, not high on the list, is because I think they are much better supporting units and much better tanky units. That's just my opinion. I'd hate. But I think where Nappa is, I think he's pretty good on the list. Alright, let's go to the next character. Next up, we got Super Hearts. This guy came out during the Super Jamba Hero Celebration. This guy, I guess, he kind of counts as a banner unit. I mean, he kind of is. Because I mean, Goku and Vegeta are like the main units. This guy's like the side banner unit. But he's a pretty good side banner unit. Well, is he like a side banner unit that's like a Dokkan Fest unit? But he's not a Dokkan Fit. I don't know. I'm guessing this guy's a side banner unit. I'm guessing. I'm not sure where he put this guy. Yeah, I would say, yeah, med hit. I guess he's side banner unit. I'm not sure. Okay, let me go into this guy. So, links are okay, not bad. Good man categories. Pass is pretty good. I mean, he's guarding and he's using support, which is pretty good when support is needed. But he is a little bit restrictive. I mean, he's doing pretty good attack and has pretty good defense. He's guarding, but sadly, the guard only lasts for a few turns. Which then you can transform. This guy, again, is doing some pretty good damage and solid defense. But his guard becomes. This is where his guard becomes a little bit troublesome because you have to have extreme crossover allies, which is bad, in my opinion. I mean, why would you make it that restrictive? Maybe, why not just extreme allies? I think that would have helped. But other than that, I mean, this guy's pretty good. He's helping Super Jamba Heroes, which is what he's supposed to do. That's his job. Yeah, other than that, this guy's not bad. I mean, you can run him on fun teams. I just wish you went Nappa is gonna be ahead of this guy. Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'm gonna switch Nappa and Super Hearts, but Super Hearts is not a bad unit. I mean, he's solid. It's not bad. Next up, we got Jason Burner. These guys came out with the AGO Ginyu. Yeah, AGO Ginyu banner. They came out this year. And, I mean, they're not bad. I mean, their games are pretty good. I mean, they're getting some pretty solid stats. and they're getting support, and these guys are dodging. So that's cool. I mean, for Spider-Man, one mainly you need. I mean, here are things I think are required. I mean, support, but you don't have to have support. Well, here's the three main things I think are needed: dodging. If they don't dodge, they maybe have guard. If they don't got guard, maybe damage reduction. And if you want to throw in support, go ahead and throw in support. Makes them even better. But that's just my opinion. I mean, they're good amount of categories. Mainly these guys are going to use Game Force, which they're pretty good on the Game Force team. I just wish. I mean, they're not bad. It's just these guys can't take a lot of damage. But yeah, Game Force seems pretty OP though. So I mean, that's really you can really use this guy for mainly the Game Force team. So he's a little bit restricted. They're a little bit restrictive. But hey, I mean they do their job, which is helping the Game Force. Next up here we got Trunks, GT, and Guru. Yeah, Guru. Am I saying that right? So these guys came up with the Tech Pan, and I think they're pretty good. I mean, they're going to do. I mean, they have pretty solid tech and defense. Plus, they're getting some pretty good support and and they're also giving crit chance to their allies, so that's nice. So yeah, I mean, links are solid. Solid support, but they're. I mean, kind of good amount of categories. They don't do too much, but they don't do too little, which is good. And they're changing orbs to the orbs that they need. So that's even more helpful. So, all these, gimmicks that they can do, they can be fully activated. Because the fact that this guy changes the orbs into the orbs he needs. Which is good. And I think this guy could definitely be good for some Battle Road, I like to say. Maybe for some red zone stages. I'm not sure about some X though. Probably not. Alright, next we got Raccoon and Goldo. These guys also came out with the AGL Ginyu. These guys are pretty good. Due to the fact, I mean, they're pretty tanky. Which, hey, helps out the Game Force even more. I mean, they're pretty much the exact same as Jason and Berger, except they guard instead of dodge. And they're also sealing attacks, so that's pretty good. They're sealing super attacks. So, I mean... Okay, yes, I guess these guys don't do too much, but... they do pretty good stuff for what level things they do. I just wish some of the parts wouldn't be restrictive to Ginyu. I guess that's one of the main only problems with these guys. With the Ginyu Force units, they're kind of restricted with the Ginyu Force, kind of ish. I mean, they're pretty solid. Well, pretty good actually. Not as good as the next few units we're about to go into. Next up, we got the Bardock Squad over here. And these guys are actually a pretty solid unit. I mean, they're pretty good. Yeah, okay. Spurge, these, okay, the only problem with, okay, let me go over the positives first, I think. They reduce damage, they evade, they're on pretty good categories. They have solid legs. They support, and yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. The only problem with these guys though is the fact that they're restricted to historic figures, and approach anything with Bardock team. That's kind of their only problem. They're restricted to the Bardock team or Team Bardock. And actually, these days here with Tech Bardock that came out this year over on JP. Global's not to get these guys, I think, till maybe February, March, somewhere around there. I like to say. Don't don't guarantee that. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. It's just the only problem is they're very restrictive to Tim Bardock. That's the only problem with these guys. Which Tim Bardock, wait, ooh, no, Tim Bardock's not too bad of a category. I mean, you got some pretty good units out here. The free to play ones got easy A's, they're good. Tim Bardock's pretty good. Yeah, Tim Bardock's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty high on the list. Well, I say he might be one of the top 10 TURs. Yeah, yeah. That's really the only problem with this unit, is that they're restricted to Team Bardock. Next up, we got Pan Kid. This is one of the newer not parent units, banner units. So this Pan came out with the new Power Awakening Piccolo, who just came out, like, the 28th. So she's pretty new. I mean, it hasn't been that far, or been that long. But yeah, Pan Kids are very good, banner unit. Reason why, I mean, good amount of categories. Some pretty good links. I mean, she got one main important links, Sand Lineage. Probably one of the best links in the game, after you get a little bit of links. On the family, And then her passive, she stuns, that's a good thing. And then her stats are pretty good because, I mean, let's see. Yeah, she's raising attack and defense on super. She has some pretty good stats here. I mean, and then she gains some pretty good support. That explains some supports to superheroes, which is the newest category, which is good. She's also giving additional support to parent, bound, and child. That's very good because that's probably what the team you're mainly using her on, parent, bound, and child. Or most of the units you use her with are around parent, bound, and child. And you got Gohans, Trunks, Gotens, Gokus, Cheetahs. Well, most of the Cheetahs, not all. I mean, anyone who you think is a parent, almost every single one. Or a child. Or, So yeah, and then she's dodging, which is good. Yeah, 60% chance to dodge, which is, not bad. So, this pan's pretty good. And probably, yeah, she's not bad for what she's doing. She's not restricted to any team, so that's good. Here, alright, top 3. Okay, now, number 3, number 2, I think you can switch up, depending, I think they could switch around, 2 and 3. So let's talk about who I think I might place in 3rd place, which is Android 8, or Hachan. So this is the list banner unit came out with the Path to Power Goku Dokkan Fest unit, and this guy is pretty good. I mean, the links are not bad. Solid amount of categories. What? Okay, he's only raising attack, but he just need raise defense on silver because this guy's pretty defensive because he got a bunch of damage reduction. So this guy is 20% damage reduction, and he gets extra 30% damage reduction if there's a Kid Goku on the team, which is probably what you're using him on. I mean, let's see. Yeah. Giant Saga, Kid Goku. Androids, okay, no. Superheroes. Okay. Or movie heroes. You use Kid Goku. After life forms. Okay, there's no Kid Goku on here. And then you have Bonds of Friendship, I believe. This is that's Bonds of Friendship. Goku. Kid Goku. Okay. So Kid Goku's almost in these categories, so he's pretty good. I mean, I think, let's see. He's an extra He gets extra 30% damage reduction. So let's see, 20. So he's an 80% damage reduction once his HP is 20% or below. And then when he gets 20% below, he gets, he fully heals. That's good. So this guy's pretty good, I would say. And then he's yelling all the stat boost, so yeah, very tanky. Weird. I thought this guy supported. I guess he doesn't support. Okay. Oh well, but other than that, I mean, he does, check one of the requirements. Be a very tanky unit. Which is exactly what this guy does. That's pretty much actually, I think, we're done. Alright, let's go to number 2, who also can be number 3. I mean, these guys can be interchangeable, but it is the. Let me make it on here. Yes. SCR Piccolo. Yeah, I think SCR Piccolo's next. I think this guy's a little bit more versatile. But this guy's pretty big stats, I would say, which is good. And he's also having damage reduction. Getting 15% damage reduction per movie hero category ally. That's pretty good. Let's see. Movie heroes, obviously. Pretty high damage. Right? Americans. I don't think anyone's going to use this category really. I mean, I guess you're getting 15% damage reduction. 30%. Okay. Not bad. For the rivals, I mean, there's quite a few movie hero allies, I believe. Yeah. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess you use the Dokkan Fest versions of these. Let's see. Yeah, these two. Then. Yeah. I mean, you're pretty good. Lost my several. Say, these guys are movie heroes? No, they're not movie heroes. I mean, you are. Okay, yeah, these guys. Oh, Pan. Say, Battlewitz. A Icon. Like this guy. I mean, yeah, you're pretty good on most of these categories of damage reduction. Cat Hill, the Gochitas, these guys, She's Spiders. Yeah, you good. So, yeah, honestly, you're pretty good. This guy's even support also, so that's nice. So this guy's okay. Yeah, very tanky and give him support. That's good. So I think that's the only reason why I think I might put this Piccolo maybe number 2, because of his tankiness and the support. So he's pretty much, I guess, say, an upgrade to Android 8. No. Android 8 came out after Piccolo. So this guy's like Android 8, but better. Better, I think. So that's good. Least but not last, we got Yajirobe as number 1. I think he's the best spending unit in the game. And because, I mean, this guy's doing a lot. Because this guy, he's sealing. He can, just support. I think, how much is this support? 30% support, which is still pretty good. And then he has some pretty good stats, I would say. He mainly would be using, I think most banding units should probably use as the third floater, which is exactly how this guy's designed. He's designed to be a floater unit. Put on the third slot. He's just floating off its rotation. He's also giving support on both turns. Yeah, he gives support for 3 turns after he collects his orbs, which you only need to collect 3, which is not a lot. So he's giving pretty good. So then the next time when you get him, you can have those 3 orbs again. Give support 3 turns. That's pretty good. Yeah, he's dodging. He has the KO mechanic, so if he just so happens to get hit by Cell Max and survives, boom. Actually, well, just if he gets, just in case he gets supervised cell max, he survives it, and then he can dodge all the rest of the attacks. And I think this has a 70% chance to dodge, so that's pretty good. And then he's also can heal because his active skill. His active skill is not hard to get. So you gotta wait for 5 turns. Have 40% HP or lower, which I'm pretty sure you will be if you're doing a very difficult event. And he heals your HP fully. And plus, I think, yes, it is restrictive to Warriors Race on Earth, but I think that's, yeah, Warriors Race on Earth. Boom. He's on the category. Earthlings. For everyone's race on Earth. Sensaka? Pretty easy. Goku's. Gohan. I think Piccolo. Piccolo on here? Yep, Piccolo. These guys. Krillin. Let's see, what is this? Needed Hope. Savior. All these guys are on race on Earth except for Vegeta. So, you're gonna be pretty good. Game with that skill. So, yeah. You know, he's doing that. Skills, supports, dodging, KO attack, healing. I think that's pretty good. So, honestly, I was surprised this year. That should be pretty good as he is. But hey, that's good. You know, these pure characters in very good units. Exactly what we need. And then is all the banner units of 2022. And I think Yacho is best in my opinion. If you think anyone else is better, please tell me in the comment section below. That'll be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you do, or you haven't done so already. I just subscribe. There should be bell icon, which press bell icon. You should get notifications for when my new videos come out. And see you guys next time.